Welcome to part 2 of the Windows Movie Maker tutorials. Now, it would behoove you to have gone over part 1 of the series so you don't lose your stuff and therefore your mind, and thereby becoming the Lizzie Borden of all things technical within your home and possibly within your community. Oh, you will get lost. Oh yes, you will. The best way to learn a system is to just do it. So we will process a video as we walk through the Movie Maker. You ready? Okay, we've got 3 panes. Over here to the left, we have got our contents pane where you put the contents of your video. And here is the preview pane where you preview the work that you've done. And then over here, we've got our storyboard / timeline pane that you can toggle between. In the contents pane, you can also toggle between the collections and the tasks. You can get rid of it if you'd like. Up here is the drop down for your collections. And once you push it, it's on that side again. Okay, before we get to tasks, let's look at the toolbar. We've got our file for the ones that are saved and open and new. We've got all these things that I don't use at all. You can get rid of your toolbar on top if you'd like. It's kind of redundant. There's a lot of redundancy here. I'm getting rid of my status bar because I never use it. Thumbnails, I like that so I can see the pictures. I don't really use that at all ever, but you may choose to. Now clip is the one I use for the audio, definitely, because I love that I can fade in and out. I don't use that. Help is good sometimes. I can go down and see which one I have. Yay, I've got version 5.1. You know, I didn't know that when I first had it. So it's all cool. In the task pane, you'll see import video. Push that. I already have it set to my converted files and have chosen a video. Push import. And it is importing right now. There it goes, and it pops in. If you double click the image, it will show up over here on your monitor, but we will drag and drop it into the storyboard first window. There it is, and it pops up on the monitor right there. Over here on the timeline, you can see the time and sound. Back over. I've already clipped the front of the video, that's why the 2 images don't match, just to save time. We want something to work with over here. You can start it by pushing this button or that one there. And let's go and create another clip so we can edit it. Now, this button right here, that is your clip button. And now it will pop up in the next window. See that face? Yeah, we're not doing that. We don't like that. So let's do something else. I'm going to go and undo that with the arrow. And pretending I know exactly where I want this, I'm going to use the pause button and push pause. Aha! And then that face isn't quite right, so let's use our little molecule arrow here. That's not looking good. Oh, back a bit. Yes, we want the eyes open, then click. That's better. Much, much better. And there we go. Now we've got something to work with. Let's slide down and do some fun stuff. Let's put a transition between the 2. You push that. This will show you a lot of different transitions you can use. Here's the bar. If you push play, it will show you what it does between both images. Lots of fun stuff to play with here. Let's use the flip. Just drag and drop it right in between the images. And there you go. All right. Let's also add some effects for fun. The effects are right there, also in the taskbar. You can scroll down and see all the different options you have. Ease in, let's put that in there. You can see the little star on the corner of the image. That shows you that you've got an effect. You can put more than one effect in if you'd like. On the very end of this clip, I will put a fade out to black. Just drag and drop it. And we have a little movie starting to happen right here in front of God and everyone. Alright, let's do something else. Making a title. See, let's do that. That'll be fun. Okay, push this tab. It sometimes takes a minute and it looks strange. See that? What is that? Anyway, now there are more options. There's a title at the beginning. You can do it before a selected clip, and credits at the end. We're going to do a title at the beginning. And we'll call this My Short Movie. Yay. Okay, and you'll see it pops up in the monitor. That's not fun, so we want to change it. You could push done right here, but we're not. Let's go down to the font and colors. Okay, up here you have your different choices of fonts. We've got bold, underline. Okay, this is what we like here. This will show us the background. Yellow. Okay. Nice, nice, but the white doesn't work, so let's change the font color. Blue. Okay. There we have it. Now it's just static right now, and that's not very fun, so let's do something a little bit more exciting and change the title animation. Click this, and you will see a plethora of options to choose from. Lots of fun ones, and I've used tons of these. They're really fun. But to keep it simple, I will choose, oh, there it is. Zoom out. Let's go zoom in. Good, see? And you can see over here how that's going to look. Now let's push done, and it will automatically pop in to where you have assigned it to, which was the title, so it's at the beginning. Let's have a look at the timeline. This is where you do most of your editing. And over here at the plus sign, it will expand your bars. That way you can see your tracks, you can see all, you know, what your music's doing, what your images are doing. This title, let's say we want it shortened. Put your cursor over that and slide it to shorten. Well, I did a sneak peek at our video and our transition has a problem. Watch this. Unwatchable videos. I'm gonna help you out. There are a few factors that I have noticed that make videos very watchable. Those words were clipped. We don't want that. That sounds very, very bad. So you'll see here on the transition track that you can play with your transitions just a little bit. Okay, right there I have shortened it quite a bit, and usually that will make it obsolete and not even play the transition. So let's not do that. Going back, let's enlarge it just a smidge more. And ta-da! Let's put, oh yes, some music in our video. Music is a wonderful thing. And if you press that, it will take you to wherever your music files are. Fluffing a duck. Now, we can't go wrong with a name like that, can we? It's going to be perfect. All right. Back to the timeline. And go to your beginning or wherever you want to set your music. Must push audio and music. Place it into that track. All right, and as we slide down, you'll see a problem here. The music is far too long for our very short movie. So putting the cursor up where you want it, sometimes it just gets stuck there. So you go over to your little molecule per second arrow. Yes, and clip that. Double click, right, delete, gone. And there it is, right on. Up here on the clip, you'll see the audio. It's not lighting up, so that means we need to get it onto the music. Okay, because it doesn't know what to do. Back to the clip, and oh, I hate that. Back to the clip, audio. Come on down to fade out. It will check it for you. And now you will have a fade out instead of music that just stops. We want to check our sound levels, this little box to the far left. Click on this and see we have levels. We have the music and we have the audio from the video. Depending upon what we want, we probably want to hear the speaker, but that's all relative, isn't it? Okay. Oops, that went back to the middle, but we're going to pretend it's perfect. And now we're going to save it to our computer. There we go. And this will pop up. We want to name our film. Name it something fabulous. Project, scene, One super creative right there. I've already designated where I wanted to save it. Be very careful, very important. You can use your browse button if you're not sure and then push next. All right, here are the setting options for the quality that you want on your video. It's best to use what's recommended. Now I'm kind of a stinker because I went and found an app for HD, so that's what I use. It's totally fun, and I will probably show you at another date how to get that installed in your Movie Maker. Push next, and about 1.5 years later, it is a saved video on your computer. Okay, here we go, and you can press finish. Before that, you can check this box if you want to see it right afterwards. If you wish to continue editing this film, you can save it in the Movie Maker, but we're not, because we're happy. All right, now we're going to watch our short movie with the eye of a director. Outside of all the yammering that I'm doing in the little short movie, I want you to pay attention to what's really going on behind the scenes. There are 6 different elements going on in this video. Let's see if you can pick them out. Now, because friends don't let friends upload unwatchable videos, I'm going to help you out. There are a few factors that I have noticed that make videos very watchable, and I call these watchability factors. Did you get all 6 things? Okay, number 1, we had an intro, right? There was the title. And 2, there was an effect where we panned in on the subject. Music, that's 3. And then there was a transition, a very clean one, if you ask me. 5, there was another effect where we faded to black. And then number 6 were the credits. See? All that stuff is going on in this very, very short time. People don't really realize that they're seeing all of these things, but it really makes a huge difference when someone is watching your videos. Like when I just scratched my nose right then. You won't notice that because you're listening to all my wonderful, magnificent wisdom. So there's a lot more going on to a very short video than you can even imagine, but it does make a very big impact on your audience. Cool stuff, huh? With this very basic knowledge of the windows, you can go out and make a great video. Very simple, very to the point. But if you want to make fan-frickin-tastic videos, watch for my next video in this series. In part 3 of the series, I'll show you how to layer your videos, how to add the HD to your program, balancing your A and B roll. Let's see, how to narrate. Oh, there's a process that works best for me. And also, I will show you which music and image sites I love best. Until then, have a good one, darlings. Process of making a video, something or other. Yeah.